In this video, we are going to talk about 3 ways to stay healthy while traveling. Hi guys, Rosana here. Thank you for joining me today. This is a space where we usually talk about traveling, money, and history. But right now, this channel is going through a makeover in order to include more topics such as learning Spanish, English, topics about speech therapy, and health. So if you're interested in this kind of information, don't forget to subscribe to learn more about these topics and to join our community. So when you're traveling, you want to feel very active, with a lot of energy, you want to feel great, and one way to achieve that is by practicing healthy habits. So I'm going to summarize an article from the New York Times about this topic, and at the end we are going to practice or build or expand our vocabulary in Spanish with target words that I selected from today's topic. So the first way that they mention is staying active. So they mention that you don't have to go to an structured routine for this. You can just walk up and down the stairs of the place that you're staying at. You can take a walking tour or you can bike. In my case, I like to do short routines from a website called fitnessblender.com, and they have like 50 minutes, 30-minute routines that don't require any equipment. Also, I would suggest to go to attend a class at a gym. For example, when my brother and I were traveling in Russia, we had been traveling for a while at some point, and I was really missing like some physical activity. But I didn't want to go to a gym because I didn't want to spend my vacation doing an activity that I do here. However, at some point I decided to give it a try, and I attended a yoga class. And even though the activity itself, which is like a yoga class, is the same like everywhere, there are little things that make it like unique, that make it a unique experience. So for example, the fact of being like following directions in Russian, it was interesting, and being in a new environment doing that was interesting as well. And one curious thing that happened is that in Colombia, in the gyms that I attended to when I was over there, and in the gyms that I have attended here in New York, we changed in the bathroom with the door closed. But in Russia, at least in the gym that I went to, women were changing like in the locker room, like out in the open. So everybody was naked and like normal, like changing from their street clothes to their gym clothes, or after taking a shower and everything. And it was like the most normal thing to do, which should be actually, but at least like in my culture, like I am not used to that. So that was like a new thing. And bottom line is that you never know what detail is going to turn a familiar experience into an entirely different and unique experience. So the second way that they mention in the article is eat well. So they say, and I agree, that eating healthy or finding healthy foods might be very difficult in different countries. So they recommend to pack your own food. So in my case, I wouldn't go as far as packing my food like from the country that I'm living at to the country that I'm visiting, but I would stop by the supermarket at the end of the day, and I would get some things such as like fruit. I love like trail mix, and I also like, and it's very practical, dried fruits. So for example, these are prunes. And the last thing that they mention in the article is drinking. So the article mentioned the alcohol factor, and they say that it's not only a good idea to watch like how much you drink, but also what you are drinking. So they say, for example, that the most waist-friendly drinks are wine, tequila, and vodka, and that you should avoid sugary mixed drinks such as some cocktails, margaritas, or other cocktails. I'll say that if you are in that stage of life where drinking is very important, or you do that like very frequently, or if drinking is a must do while traveling, I'll say just drink smarter. And one thing that works very well is drink, well, you guys know, drink water before, during, and after drinking alcohol. And also another thing that works great is eating chicken soup or beef broth. And it's a good idea to do that the day that you're drinking and then the next day. Yeah, so to that factor, I also would add sleep well. So I think that if you go to bed late and then wake up late the next day, you are going to have only a few hours to go out and explore and sightseeing. And even that, even if you sleep well, the fact that you sleep past some time in the morning, the fact that you sleep until the afternoon or something, makes you feel a bit tired, or like your energy levels are not as high as if you wake up early. And also, if you go to bed late and wake up early, so you will have like the whole day to do your activities, then because you slept just a few hours, you're going to feel like really exhausted, and you might end up crashing at some point if you do that very often. So yeah, I would say sleep well, and that was what the article said, what I think about it, or what has worked for me so far. But I would like to know your opinion. I would like to know your ideas. So in the comments below, please share what are your tips to stay healthy while you're traveling. Before we go to our Spanish lesson, I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, the only thing that you need to do is click subscribe, and also click like and share with your friends, so our community can keep on growing and we can reach more people, and that way we'll have like more opportunities to interact, to connect, to network, and to learn from each other. So let's go to our Spanish lesson right now. For this section, I have invited my boyfriend Raymond to join us. So let's go over the words. Ejercicio.
Ejercicio.
Beber o tomar.
Beber o tomar.
Okay. Turismo.
Turismo.
Dormir.
Dormir.
Sí. Okay. Do you know what ejercicio means?
Exercise.
Sí. Beber o tomar.
Drink.
Turismo.
Tourism. Tourist.
Yes. Sí. Tourism. Dormir.
Sleep.
Yes. So we are going to practice the 4 skills. listening, reading, writing, and speaking. For listening, you can use this video. For reading, I'll email you a PDF so you can practice with that. For speaking, we'll set up a meeting by Skype or Zoom so we can practice speaking that way. And for writing, you'll find an assignment, which is going to be like homework, in the comments below. I do this so we can learn from each other and have fun learning about the things that we're passionate about. So everything here is free. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you want more information about this topic, you can check Ashley Brooks and Health Nut Nutrition's channels. The links will be in the description below. Also, we have a video about our favorite recipe for a healthy snack that you can make easily while traveling, and the description will be also in the comment section or like in the description below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and see you next week.